What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Top Cat the Gamer, and we are back with some more trails through Daybreak 2. Gonna go ahead and continue on with the, I think we got one more quest, and then we're gonna get back to the story stuff. I kind of went to the garden and was playing around a little bit, and just ran through stages, getting shards and collecting Sephids for everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I finally got everybody kind of leveled up with their level 3 quartz and everything like that, and kind of show some arts and stuff for them. I'll show you how I have everybody set up really fast. There's Van. There's quartz set up. If you need to pause it, you can pause it. But I kind of just made sure I went through and got everybody some nice extra quartz. I mean, not extra quartz, but extra what's the word? Skills. Extra shard skills. So this is I got him set up. And I got him on the Chaos Arts Driver. I'm still rolling with the regular Mare quartz right now. I got it leveled up. I think I might change to the law, but I don't know. I like the evasion and critical rate that he gets on this one. And the damage to stun enemies is great too. But the law one is pretty decent too once you get it leveled up. I mean, well, that one is leveled, right? It levels along with this one, right? Yeah. Both of them are pretty good. Honestly, I haven't had enough of the Chaos. I heard the Mare Chaos one is the best in the game. I guess we'll see once I get to that point, I guess. If I get to that point. I haven't taken a lot of Chaos things yet. Okay, my bad. Let me, and now I'll show you the equipment after it. So this is Elaine. Got all her stuff.
Let me handle this.
Just kind of run you through everything. Like I said, if you need to pause it, pause it. I just made sure I loaded everybody up with skills. Got her on the Celebrate Arts Driver. And I went back to the Gale Blade for her. I feel like it works more with her, the way she fights, I guess I'll say. They had the Alter Nagi. She had the regular Nagi, and they had the Alter Nagi on Shizuna, which I just feel didn't fit her overall, because her evasion and stuff is really good. So, wasn't a big fan. But this is Shizuna. I got her, so I put Pakel on her. I had it on Elaine at first, but this morph seems to fit her to me.
Activating maintenance mode.
And this is all her stuff. She does get Avenging Arrow. I had it on Van for most of the game, but she does have it. And this is her. I got her on her normal Arts Driver.
Activating maintenance mode.
And I think her and Van.
Your ornament, are you?
Well, now she's ahead of Van as the strongest character in the game right now. And this is just level 3 quartz and everything like that. But look at her evasion. 63%, man. Like, it's fucking insane. Her critical is 54. She's nasty.
Maintenance mode activated.
Alright, and here's Aaron. And he's still on blast. Just can't seem to find one to fit him besides that. And I don't use a lot of magic with him anyway. Everything with him is about countering and counter damage. I thought about putting this one on Shizuna, but it still fits him to me. He's the closest to her when it comes to evasion and everything. But I just like Pakel and all the skills and stuff that Pakel has with the critical, evasion, and speed. So, my bad. Oops.
Maintenance mode activated.
Don't worry.
And
Citri's got your
reset.
back.
I got her on the Cloud Arts driver. And I did put breath on her.
Don't worry. Citri's got your back.
Because she's kind of a secondary healer. And there's a reason why. And it's because Agnes is normally my healer.
Maintenance mode.
But I put Agnes on Quintet to just give her all the magic. I got tired of trying to shift her around to different ones. And they only stuck with one art. But Quintet just had, like, it just spread it around for her. So I got her able to do every art in the game somewhat. And then the powerful arts for the higher elements, if she needs to. And I do have her on Alter Aim. So that kind of takes care of her not having breaths to increase her healing arts and stuff like that. Because I mainly use it her with her crafts, with her healing and stuff like that. But if you want to, you can put her on Otis and get the swift cast with the casting time and everything like that. But I just found a way around it. I think another one on her pretty good is Rain is another one too, but the EP cost is high on that. And the workarounds I kind of have for her, I gave her the Noble Gem, which gets her speed up. Her speed is just as high as people who are regularly attacking now. But the Noble Quartz also cuts their casting time to 40%, down 40%. And then I did give her a Lorelei, which increases the offensive arts dealing critical damage. So it's kind of like a substitute because, I mean, she mainly does magic anyway. I just was like tired of just making her the healer. She's still going to heal, but she's really good at arts, man. And I just didn't want to pass it up. I think right now her arts stat is the highest in the game. So I just was like, fuck it. And that's my bad. Let me show you the rest of her stuff. Do what you can to get Seraphic Force. It resists KO with 1 HP, giving you a chance to heal again. So it's a good one. I got it on a couple of people now.
Switching to maintenance mode.
And moving on. Let's see. And then Crisis Force is another one I was looking for her, as well as Auto Crest, because her defense is still kind of sucky.
Understood.
And we're going to
Understood. I'll handle it.
Fairy. I had a sprite on her right here to give her the Judgment Feather for when I do use arts with her, but still, you know. And I wanted to get Auto Forte on her to increase her strength.
Understood. I'll handle
My
it.
bad. And she's on Crimson. And the Holocore still Ultravine. Moving on to Catra. Gave him the Alter Rain. I think you get that in the little section before this.
I'll gladly take the reins.
And this is how I have them set up. And so the Avenging Arts thing is, there's a catch here to that. And that's his skills for his EX. But I wanted him to give him Avenging Arts right here, this shard skill. And it says chance of countering with an art after evading arts. My thing was his evasion on arts was really low. And I was trying to figure out what I could give him or what I could do to get his arts evasion a little higher. And it's that tartan handkerchief right there. If you put that on him, it gives him, it adds a evasion plus 40 to arts, evading arts, and I think that's going to help him do avenging arts more when he's on the field. Because as a matter of fact, I did want to give him and Fairy some burn here, because I had been kind of dismissing them in a way. Yeah, I'm gonna let Judas sit out right now. But just give them some burn. I diss them a lot, and I don't know. They don't hit hard to me, and I want them to hit harder, and I give them hell because of that.
Understood. I'll handle it. Understood. I'll handle it. Understood.
And who is on next?
We're
activating
maintenance mode.
Maintenance mode activated.
Aaron.
Want me to manage
Okay,
reports?
this is Judith. Showing you all the stuff she has. She can get a lot here on this section, and Mighty Thievery is another thing I wanted to have her have. So I got that. And I have her on the Nebulous. I had it on Van, but I gave him Chaos. And so I switched her back to it. And she finally gets the Alter Oz or Oze, however the hell you say it. Alright, and I don't know if we're going to get them back. At this point, they're no longer there, but I went ahead and changed their stuff anyway. I get the feeling they're going to come back. They've been kind of centered to this as well. So, this is a Swin. He gets Avenging Arrow also. Got him on Abyss. And he's had Dread Soldier the whole game, this Batham. This was, I think, I want to say this was Beauregard's. His Hollow Core in the last game. I think it was. Man, Nadia, I have her with Alter Otis. Nadia has Pakel when she first starts, but I feel like Pakel is like really not used well on her. This is something new. Did I see this one? Ain't 2 CP after acting. Huh. I saw Yakumo. I do need to level up these other ones though. I'm gonna do that as I go through because I think you get, I don't know if you get something for it or level them up, but I am going to try to level up all of them just for the hell of it in the but I'll do it off screen in the garden. But she had Pakel at first, and I was like, she's just better at casting arts, so that's why I put Swift Cast on her. So
Adjustment complete.
and this is her stuff. Most people might not agree, but that's just me. I kind of see people as a particular type of fighter, and I dress them up accordingly. You know, we're not going to always agree. So. And I got it where she can pretty much do all the regular arts, and at least one of the... maybe I should throw some healing on. Oh, no, she does that pep boost move, so I don't have to put in any type of healing thing on her. Alright, moving on to Kincaid. He's had Salos most of the game, and then Alta Salos.
Adjusting orbment.
That's my setup for him. Yes, Avenging Arch 2 is it was mainly a just kind of happenstance that it happened. But I really want to get him Crisis Force. And he does have like Blind 2, Seal 2, Mute 2, because he shoots, and he can, I just thought that He reminded me a lot of Machias. Like he could shoot multiple groups of people. And got him on Fort. All right, and here's Rin. She has Frau. I think she starts with that. Oops.
If it's maintenance you need, I'm
This
your
is her
gal.
setup. I spent a lot of time just getting Sepith though, and just getting all those shards. She has Mighty Thievery as well, and she still has Albion. All right, and moving on to Celise, who I think is going to have some sort of, I don't know, breakthrough in this chapter or something. Because when you come at this point, when you come load up the game, she has it shows her and Leon and her eyes turning yellow with her stigma. So I don't know if this is going to be mainly about them or what's going to happen here.
You messing with your quartz?
This is all her. I don't even know why I have Avenging Arts on her. I really don't. I think I just got it just because I could. And I was placing the stuff there anyway. And she does have Auto Forte, which I love for her. Because she can put out a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage. I don't even know if she needs to have a hit quartz. Now that I think about it. Yeah, because that puts her at 200 and some 1,000%. I'm gonna have to think of something else to give her there. She has break, all that other stuff. Yeah. I have to figure out something else to put there. She does not need that hit quartz.
You messing with your
Guess I'll
quartz?
give her a Tempest. Tempest first. I'll figure it out. I'm sorry.
Initiating maintenance.
Moving on to Leon. He's on Alta Lorraine. And this is all his stuff. Another person with Seraphic Force. Judgment Feather. He's another person that he's really good with fighting and arts, but his arts do hit better to me than his attacks. And some stuff I have him with. He got him on Cataract and Lorraine.
Initiating. Modifying your orb.
All right, and I think that is everybody. So just wanted to run you through that. And let me show you the equipment really quick. This is all the equipment for everybody. How I got Van set up. If you need to pause it, you can. All right. You probably wondering why I ain't put any CP thing on Van. I'm actually just putting this on him. I think you still get Burgard. I'm probably gonna pass it to Burgard. I don't know if you get him, but I feel like you will. And I'll probably get that to Burgard after it's all over with. But I took the CP stuff off Van because of this. You end up getting an item in the game called Red Hair, a quartz that increases CP gain when receiving damage by 500%. And so I was like, yeah, kind of really don't need it. He gets damage. He gets his CP right on up there. All right. We're going to go ahead and go talk this quest. Sorry about that. Just had to show you that. But let's go. Hope y'all doing well. Hey, you Rosie that issued the 4SPG. We're from Arkwright Solutions. We saw your request. Oh, you're the ones everyone's been talking about. You got here much faster than I thought you would. That's good, because we're running out of time. Running out of time? That's so. Why don't you start by telling us what's going on then? Your request made some mention of the Mishy show, I believe. Oh, that reminds me. Isn't there supposed to be some kind of difference between the new Mishy and the old one? Honestly, I can't really tell. Well, why don't I start there? Mishy was born in a theme park in Crossville, Michelin Wonderland. But the financial vacuum left in Arabonia after the war gave Valise Investment Bank an opening to swoop in and buy a bunch of their stock. That's how they became Michelin Wonderland's major investors. Sorry about that. Valise Investment Bank. They've been pushing the company to expand their market ever since, particularly into the Republic. That's what led to the higher-ups deciding to put Mishy through a whole new redesign. Its new features are supposed to appeal to people from the Republic, and the costume is apparently easier to move around in too. It seems to allow Mishy to show more expression as well. I'm disappointed they removed the cute little stripes from his body, however. Right? When everyone thinks of Mishy, they imagine a small, limp face with a plump body. It was peak character design. Why Elaine look really worried about this? Felice just doesn't understand his charm. They completely got rid of the snuggly feeling he gave off. I see. You're very passionate about this. You seem pretty familiar with Mishy yourself, Elaine. She sure is. Been a hardcore Mishy fan since her student days. You don't need to advertise it to the world. Plus, you can't exactly call me hardcore. Sorry about that. Oh, man. I'm adjusting my chair. Sorry about that. I'm actually quite behind on Mishy lore these days. She is not. Oh, yeah? Definitely something a casual fan would say. Think what you like. Look at her embarrassed. The red cheeks. Anyway, I apologize for all my excitement. I'm actually no longer a part of the old Mishy fan group. Elaine claims that she don't know nothing about the Mishy lore, or she's way behind, but she just talked about how they changed the design. She is lying straight through her teeth. I've recently come to believe that both new and old Mishy have their positives. Well, I guess that's better than making a fuss over it. I agree, and for what it's worth, Mishy's old design is still rather prominent in Crossville. Yeah, unfortunately that doesn't mean much to the old Mishy's more radical fans. They're the reason I contacted you all, actually. You see, I've heard a rumor that they intend on interfering with the Mishy show today at the Trion Mall. Well, that's definitely not something we can ignore. Could be dangerous. Yes, however, as for who exactly the person planning to interfere is, well, I'm not too sure. That's why I'm asking for your help. After all, it'd be terrible if the show got interrupted. I guess. I mean, that sounds like a pretty reasonable request, but as I'm sure you're aware, this is a job for something like a mall cop, not a spring. Although I imagine I'd have a hard time acting on something that's little more than a rumor. Was there a particular reason you thought we'd be your best choice? There is. Think about it. If a fan of Mishy's were to have a run-in with the authorities, his reputation would be sure to plummet. Also, I can't help but sympathize with the old Mishy's fans. They just really love them, is all. I was hoping you guys could help me end things peacefully. That way, no one gets hurt or has their reputation destroyed. So in other words, you want us to stop the target from ruining the show, then cover up their tracks. Well, I can't say that I don't understand how you feel. However, if these Mishy fans truly do intend on disrupting the peace, I think it'd be best if they were judged lawfully for their actions. If they don't face consequences, they'll only grow bolder. I agree with that. I guess you're right. Wait a sec. There's only one person trying to interfere, right? Yes, we may call the radicals a group, but they're barely even that, honestly. Most of their bad apples work in isolation. And given that the majority of their members think disrupting the Mishy show is going a step too far, it's not hard to see why. It should be relatively simple to trace their movements then. Do you know what their plan involves? I'm sorry, any details I know are pretty vague. You could always hire a Jaeger Corps to deal with them, and depending on how big it is, you could probably send them to wipe out the entire group.
What? Why would you... What?
With a smaller corps, though, you might just have to settle for killing the guy in charge. Good lord, Shizuna. Don't you think that's going a bit overboard? Well, actually, maybe it's best to be prepared. What if they plan to do something dangerous? Listen, nobody's planning an armed strike on Mishy or his fans, got it? If you say so.
The fuck? She is batshit crazy, bro.
Anyway, we probably won't be able to learn anything concrete unless we start asking around the mall. Should we head over to see what we can find? Well, alright, we're going to accept the contract. Alright, I guess we're on the case. I mean, sure, it's a little strange, but it kind of feels right up our alley. Great, thank you so much. You should head over to the Treon Mall as soon as you can. The show should be starting in about an hour. I'm sure the culprit is just waiting for his chance to pounce. We'll do everything we can to find him. Actually, do you mind if I tag along? Honestly, I've got a feeling this crazy fan of ours already knows your face. You can come with us to the mall, but don't enter until we give you the clear. Understand? Yes, sir. Okay, let's get going.
Time to go solve some problems.
I wonder if business
All right.
will be better this year.
Wait, why is she still sitting there? Oh, okay. Okay, so I guess she is going. Okay. Alright, let's just head on over there. Wow, this place seems pretty busy. There seem to be a lot of parents with children here. They must be waiting for the show. That might make it harder to search for our culprit. Should we just start looking for this guy's hiding place? I think we should find the Mishy show staff first. I know we don't want to alert the police or anything, but we can still give them a heads up. We have to make sure that they're ready. Just so in case we don't get the culprit in time. Smart thinking. The staff lead is usually placed in the wings of the stage. Let's head there now. Right. Okay, so apparently we're heading on down here.
Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower, one of
Oh, no, also, it's a great time to go catch another movie. Did I catch the damn movie? Man, before I do this, I'm like,
Thank you for your
Step right up.
shit, I didn't. Damn.
Showing on screen one
will soon begin.
Oh man, I saw all these.
Please silence your phones and enjoy the film.
Well, that's bullshit.
Well,
That's not good.
we have...
You've seen everything. Oh well. Okay. Let's talk to him over here. This guy looks like the one in charge. Excuse me. You got a moment? There's something we think the Mishy staff should know. Of course. Is there an issue somewhere? Sorry, but we might want to talk about this elsewhere. Alright. Was there something I could do for you? We're pretty busy. So if it's not anything important, we're from Arkwright Solutions. We just received a job from a concerned citizen. We told them about the details of her request. Don't worry about finding a person. We'll take care of that part for you. I just wanted you guys to be aware of the situation. You should be prepared in case we slip up. I see. You know, actually, these radical Mishy fans have been quite the topic among our staff too. We occasionally have some disturbances during our shows, with booing and everything. Most of us figured that's who it was. I mean, yeah, who it was. But I never thought they'd go so far. Excuse me, if you expressed these kinds of disturbances before, why haven't you notified the respective authorities? Well, we certainly considered it, but we were worried they might want to start forcefully removing people or refuse entry. Not only would it paint a bigger target on our back, but it would also just ruin the atmosphere of the Mishy show. We figured we could handle it by giving out warnings at the beginning of the performance. If it was me, I kick him out faster than they could say, "Wishy with Mishy." What the fuck? Anyway, if what you said is true, we might just have to ramp up security after all. I'll tell the staff right now and have them prepare for the worst. Thanks. That should make our job a little easier. Well, that's one task accomplished. What should we do next? Now we start the hunt. I'm pretty sure the culprit is somewhere in the mall. I think I even caught their scent earlier. We should try our best to capture them before the show starts. Scent, huh? Would you perhaps be smelling those two over there? That woman wandering in the main corridor has been acting a little strange. She doesn't really look like she's here to watch the show either. She seems to be handing out some papers. As for the other scent, what about that guy handing out balloons? Definitely him. I'll definitely give it to him. Like, he just looks like, I don't know, I wonder what it is. It's just something about him that it don't sit right. And then one of the balloons is a Mishy balloon. Out of all the balloons, it looks like they're trying to tell you this is the guy. I don't really think he's doing anything weird though. No, he isn't. But I can't shake the feeling that he's still suspicious somehow. Yeah, me too. You sure do have a knack for this, but you're right. I'm sure one of them is the culprit. Sorry for stealing your thunder. Anyway, let's go talk to them and see if we can learn anything. It'd be nice if they gave up as soon as they saw us. Yeah, it's probably not gonna happen, Aaron.
Their Eastern tea is quite nice.
She does look weird though. Hey, what are you handing out? Oh, are you interested? Please take some with you. Let me give you my card as well. Join us in bringing back the true Mishy. I'm trying to gather signatures in support of returning Mishy's old design. As I'm sure you can tell, I'm a huge fan. I visit MWL pretty often, even though it's all the way in Crossville. Nobody in all the Republic loves Mishy more than I do. No, all the world. Wow, that's some confidence. Yeah, you sure are passionate about this. Radical might be putting it lightly. But why is she wearing so much perfume? It's really overpowering. The Mishy you see in the Republic is a fraud. He's trampling all over Mishy's good name. Whether it's the new design, the costume, or even that Mishy and Boots movie, none of them are the cat we know and love. The company's far too focused on making mirror lately, which means they've been neglecting the most important thing of all, Mishy's personality. You know, I kind of understand where you're coming from. I mean, the new design is alright. There's just something about it that feels off. And don't ignore that feeling. You must have given in to the new Mishy. What the fuck? I've had over 30 people sign my petition already. And they would all agree with you. I believe that those supporting the new Mishy are being fooled into doing so. Is that so? Yes, that's why I plan on watching the show happening later. I have my eye on them in case there's any funny business going on. Our dream is to create an MWL in the Republic, one that's true to form. If you feel as strongly as I do, I implore you to please add your signature to the list. Well, I'll definitely have to think about it. Let's go find our other suspect. She doesn't really seem like... She doesn't really seem like somebody that's like about to go off and do something fucking crazy.
Welcome to the Treon
Now,
Hall.
this dude right here, I don't know. You handing out balloons for the Mishy show? Yes, I am. They were originally supposed to be used to decorate the mall, but I had some extra left over, so I've been giving them out free to guests. Really? That's awfully thoughtful of you. So does that mean that you're one of Mishy's show's staff members? I guess you could say that. I've only really been hired for a day gig, though. Yeah, it's him. If you're a staff member, why are you hired for just a day? And then, sort of, and if you asking for employment, like, it's your job, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, sort of, you know. I'm a longtime fan of Mishy, so it's been my dream to help out with the show. I was so glad I could finally arrange my schedule to take the job today. Do you normally do other work? Yeah, I'm a painter. You know, someone who paints roofs and walls and stuff. Yeah, think they kind of know what a painter is. I also like working on mechanical stuff as a hobby every now and then. I even made a Mishy mobile once. But you decided to come do balloons today. I love how his hand is not even around the cord. Like, that's funny. His hand's all block-like. A Mishy mobile. I'm assuming that's a car with pictures of Mishy all over it. Exactly. I even put it together with some custom parts that look like Mishy's ears and tail. It's actually parked outside the mall right now, which you all like to see. That's amazing. We'll take a look when we get a chance. You said you were a longtime fan, right? So does that mean the design of the car is the old Mishy? Of course. The old Mishy is the true Mishy. The new one's just some fake, made by some big stockholders. There's no competition. How mad he is. Look at his face. I just wish people who like the new one would open up their eyes. He feels different all of a sudden. I feel kind of threatened. look at his face, man. I told you it's this dude. Also, what's that lemon smell coming off of him? Sorry. I got a little carried away. I know that the Valise investment bank's pretty much the whole reason Mishy was even able to come to the Republic. I'm really grateful for that, at least. Is that so? Thank you. You're really giving us some things to think on. So the other has perfume smell, he has lemon smell. I don't know the reason for that. Well, we've talked to our two suspects. Both of them love the old Mishy too. But I think they were a bit more than your average fans. Yeah, neither of them really seemed like they planned to interfere with the show, though. A man handing out balloons and a woman getting signatures? There's still something I don't get. Yeah, why they both smell so weird? You're right. I picked up on that as well. The culprit has to be one of them. We might be able to figure it out by process of elimination. Scent? Process of elimination? Yeah. The person who came to interfere with Mishy's show is... I mean, like, bro, it's the dude handing out balloons. Most likely the guy with the balloons. Huh? You don't think it's the woman? They both had really strong feelings about the new Mishy. The woman's trying to get rid of the new Mishy by gathering signatures. Exactly. She even had her own cards made. And if she were to plan something that would interfere with the show, what do you think would happen? If it became known to the public that she was behind it all, her hard work would go up in smoke. Yeah, she's probably just going to keep gathering signatures. When you put it like that, I guess it makes sense. That just leaves the guy with the balloons. Yes, but even without us narrowing it down, there's a reason he stood out. It's fun to see you guys slowly suss it out. Slowly suss out the culprit. I tend to rely on my instincts. They're never wrong. Damn, Shizuna, will you just like, God, dog, have some sort of humility? You have to be so snide about it. Well, whatever. Let's go get our guy. There's not much time until the show starts. Unbelievable. Oh, you're back? Did you guys want a balloon? The show's about to begin, so I started putting them away. Sorry, but there's something we need to talk to you about. We don't have much time, so I'll keep it short. Barry, you're up. Tell her mom. Goddamn, what'd she do? What are you doing? I've done nothing wrong. Maybe not yet, but you were certainly planning to. You know all about your little scheme. For example, those balloons. Why don't we cut one and see what's inside? As Shizuna drew her katana, the balloon burst without a sound. And from the balloon, dripped a liquid. Is that paint? You put paint in the balloons? Well, isn't this a surprise? I have no idea how that got in there. It must have been someone else. You just said you were a painter, bro. Besides, how would something like that disrupt the show anyway? I assume it has something to do with that scent that you're giving off. That strong lemon smell. The components of citrus fruits have a corrosive effect on rubber. In other words, if you apply a citrus-based juice to the balloon, it would eventually burst. And if you look close enough, some of the balloons have a clasp keeping them shut. Did you say something about being good with mechanical stuff? If you made a device that was capable of spraying lemon juice and put it on a timer, you could release the paint right as the show starts is at its peak, ruining it for everyone. Aaron took a look in the man's pocket. And what do we have here? Some liquid and a few clasps. There's no more talking your way out of this one. Amazing. But you guys are too late. Why don't you take a look at the ceiling? Oh yeah, that's right, they were up in the air. How the hell is he getting them to float, though? That's my thing. How the hell are they up in the air with liquid inside of them? Those balloons have paint in them too? That's right. Sucks that I don't get all of them up there, but whatever. When the paint falls, I'll be sure to splash everything and everyone in its way. Every fan of the new Mishy deserves to be doused. You idiot. Do you even realize what you're doing? New, old, it doesn't matter. You're not worthy to call yourself a Mishy fan at all. Huh? Hello everyone, the Mishy show will be starting in just a few moments. Please gather around the stage and get ready to make a wishy with Mishy. We're out of time. I think we've learned all we can. Fairy, keep an eye on them. Understood. What are you going to do? We'll talk to the staff, then gather all the balloons ourselves. The ones on the ceiling take priority. Catcher, see if you and Fio can do anything about them. And try not to attract attention from guests. Got it. I should be able to do something with the shard search. Theo. Commence an emergency balloon retrieval. Leave it to Theo. Alright, let's get going. Oh shit, we gotta do this. Shit. This is bullshit. What do I do? Oh, okay, X. Ah. Shit, my bad. I got a slow start on this. I didn't realize what to do. Oh shit, you gotta use your shard search to get the ones with certain ones are glowing. That's my fault. Oh, that's not one. So is that only the ones that's showing green? Okay, I see now. Okay. Green and orange. Don't you do this to me right now. Give me one more. Shit, I almost ran out of time. That's my bad, man. I really didn't know that you had to play the game. All paint balloons have been retrieved. Mission complete. Well done, Theo. We managed to get them all on our end, too. Looks like we finished just before the show's climax. Alright, everyone, let's do it. Make a Mishy with Mishy. It's like 12 people there, bro. Jeez. While we're over here struggling, they're just dancing the time away. Well, I guess I'm glad their fun wasn't ruined. You said it. Yeah, I almost fucked that up. Following their success, Anne's group proceeded to inform the staff of the recently thwarted scheme, and then also made contact with Rosie to notify her of the resolution of the issue. I don't even want to think about what could have happened without your help. I'm so glad I put out that request. I mean, if I had gone to the police or the guild, they probably would have just shut down the whole show and called it quits. Seriously, thank you so much for your help. Allow me to offer my thanks as well. I really appreciate everything that you've done for us. By the way, you said your name was Rosie, yes? I'd like to cover the request fee for you. Would that be okay? Huh? Well, sure, I guess I don't mind. Fine by me. Couldn't care less who shells out at the end, as long as they actually do, you know? But before we forget, we still gotta figure out what we want to do with this guy. I didn't actually think that you guys would get to all the balloons in time. Guess you're just as good as the rumors say you are, Arkwright Solutions. They're just making enemies all over the place. It's gonna be like a whole bunch of dudes that like gather up and and form a crime syndicate. Like, we gotta get those damn Arkwright Solution people, man. Hey, can I ask a question? Why did you want to disrupt the show in the first place? Because I refuse to accept the new Mishy. See, I've been a fan for a long, long time now. I even have a collection of every piece of Mishy merchandise that's ever been sold. That's incredible. So when I learned that I'd finally be able to see Mishy in the Republic, I was over the moon. But then I found out he was just an imposter. However, I knew for those just discovering Mishy, that fraud would become the real thing to them. So I figured I would show them. Show them that the Mishy that they know and love isn't the real Mishy. They deserve to know. I'm sorry to hear that you're disappointed. Can't say I don't see where he's coming from though. Dude, it's a fucking stuffed puppet, man. Come on, man. Man, this guy's really digging his heels in. If we do actually end up doing this without the authorities, there's a real possibility he'll circle back to plan something even worse in the future. Alright, if we want to stop him from making a comeback, I think we have two options. Either we chew him out, or we intimidate him. Ugh, a scolding ain't gonna do it, man. You know it's gotta be intimidation tactics. Let's just threaten him. That should put a stop to all this. Well, in that case, how about I take the lead? I hate when she do that. If she reads people's minds and shit. Will you stop reading my mind? But fine, if you're so confident, let's see what you can do. Can I help you? These Mishy radicals are a pretty big pain in the butt, huh? Think you'll need a hand taking care of them? Lucky for you, whether it's controlling information, interrogation, assassination, I can do it all. And nobody will even hear a peep. Well, thank you for the offer, but we couldn't possibly... Don't you think that's a little much? Oh, the way I see it, what you were planning was just as bad. See, mascots only have value because of their popularity, isn't that right? And at the moment, the new Mishy is using that popularity to make a life in the Republic. By sabotaging him and his shows, well, you might as well have pushed a stake into his heart. Can you really complain if someone wants to do the same to you? Oh shit. Are you crazy? Okay, maybe I was trying to tank his popularity, but we can talk about this, right? Talk, huh? You mean you still got something to say? In my opinion, I think the stunt you just tried to pull off speaks for itself. You're right. I should have never tried to do something like this. She had me worried there for a bit, but it looks like he's learned his lesson. So this is where you all been hiding? Man, please, bro. If somebody would have pulled out a big ass katana, I would have been like, yeah, my bad, I was fucking up. Hey everyone, it's Mishy. I'm so glad to meet you all. Mishy, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be returning to the Michelin Wonderland? Sorry, I saw someone who didn't look very happy, so I simply had to come out and see what I could do for them. Jumping in at a time like this, impressive. You know, I only just came to the Republic from Michelin Wonderland. There's still a lot of stuff I don't understand about this place. Like why are my eyebrows so limp here? But it hasn't stopped me from trying to fulfill my dream. That is my dream of bringing lots of happiness to everyone, of course. And I'm going to keep working at it. Then, someday, I'll be able to bring some happiness to you. He's crying. I was so wrong. I was so worried over the difference in design, I never even bothered to try understanding you. This is a crazy ass quest, man. But I think I get it now. No matter what he looks like, Mishy's heart and soul will always stay the same. I am so sorry. Thank you for everything, Mishy. I knew Mishy would solve everything. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit touched myself. Get the fuck out of here. The guy in the suit's a pretty good actor. Would it kill you to read the room a little? I think we should all have a dream like Mishy's. It would make the world a much nicer place. Yeah, maybe. But anyway, I think we can consider this case closed. The man who tried interfering with the show made an effort to apologize to every single staff member. He seemed to deeply regret his actions. Due to his change in attitude, the group was able to handle the incident without involving the authorities. With that, the curtain came closed on the Mishy's adventure.
I hope I was of assistance.
Oh my god.
Reward deposited.
Oh, good god. Yep, chaos is getting up there. Alright, man. I'm gonna go ahead and end here. I did not plan on that quest taking that damn long. Good god, there was a lot of dialogue in that one. But yeah, we got that done, and when we come back, we'll be just going kicking off with the story. I think we actually have something here. We got to go to the guild first and check in there, and then yeah, we'll start the guild, then we'll come back here.
I guess we're off.
But thank y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate everyone checking out the vids. As always, if you're new to the channel, tap that like button and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. God, what a long ass quest.